All right, are we live? Are we live?
We're live.
I think we are.
I think we're live.
Hey, since everybody's going back to partying now, what did the egg say when he went to a rave?
Oh no.
I'm lit.
Oh.
I'm lit. No. No.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Yo, happy Sunday, everybody.
Welcome
to Highway 54. Carla, DJ Mr. A, also known as Eric. Welcome back, everybody. How's your guys' July 4th weekend?
It was good.
It was good. Definitely.
What'd you guys end up doing?
You go first, Eric.
Well, thanks to you, I had a couple of those sparklers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, we had the sparklers and we had those little things you light on fire and they fizzle around.
Okay.
The funny thing was in the package that you gave me, there was these little ones. Okay, they were separate packed. And I was like trying to light them. I said, dude, how come they're not lighting? They just keep burning and burning and burning. It took me about 10, 15 minutes to realize that they weren't sparklers. They were incense.
What? So what? Wait a minute. What? Well, because they were in the bag. I said, oh, they gave me some free sparklers. And like, okay. So I gave you, because I had two packages, one for you, Brian, and one for you. And I said, oh, I'll just give it to you, I guess. I thought they were sparklers. I guess they're not.
They were incense.
Did they smell good at least?
Yeah, they did. That's right. I said, wait a minute, I know that smell.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, Eric.
Oh man. My son was like, Daddy, they're not lighting, but they're still burning.
Sounds good. So yeah, I went to Vegas for July 4th. I went there Thursday to beat the traffic, because from San Diego to Las Vegas would be murder. It'd take about 5 hours to get there. If I went there Friday, it would be like 8 hours probably. And so we left Thursday. The show was on Friday. So the reason why I went to Vegas was to watch Dave Chappelle. It's on my bucket list with 4 of my 5 coworkers and supervisors, actually. So Yates, Malone, Wright, and Bradley. If you guys know those names there.
Mhm.
Two of them are in Vegas. One was in New Mexico. One was in Arizona. So met with them. But so the I've heard about Dave Chappelle saying I don't like cell phones because I don't like them recording blah blah blah, putting on YouTube. I didn't know. We didn't know. Nobody knew until like we got to the front and they're like, put your phone here. What? Put it in the bag. Like, are you serious? I mean, I didn't debate. Nobody was like, well, you had to put your iWatch, your everything in thing. And
Oh wow!
they snapped it, and you had to hold your phone in a little bag. So no recording at all, zero, like no texting, no nothing inside the whole arena. And this is the MGM Grand Arena, where they have boxing, contests all the time, and it was crazy, amazing. It was packed, and I kind of knew because when you see the arena and you see the there's music sets, piano and like, oh my god, I bet you it's the Roots. And sure enough, the Roots came out, and then this guy comes out rapping. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? He looks, I don't know who this guy is. Is Talib? He's a rapper. Yeah. Anyways, he gained a little bit of weight. But I guess he's a really good friends with. He's always a good friends with Dave Chappelle. Anyway.
Yeah.
But the music of the Roots, because I don't know if you were there back in Dakota where the Roots came over to Dakota. Was that before your time? But they came over, and that's the second time I've seen the Roots, and man, they were amazing. Jeff Ross was there. Jeff Ross is that white comedian who roasts a lot of celebrities and all that. Dude, he was hella funny. And then Ashy Larry was the host.
Donnell Rollins.
Yeah.
I was on live with him a couple weeks ago. Remember? Well, a couple months ago, I was on live with him.
With Donnell. With him?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Instagram. I was live with him on Instagram. We were talking about nasty stuff, but yeah.
Dude, he's funny. I mean, the whole thing was funny, and of course, Dave Chappelle, knowing all his comedy genius, his pacing, his talking, his thoughts.
He is everything,
dude. He is the master genius of like pause. His timing, like you can hear a pin drop. That's how close everybody was, like intently like listening to this guy, Dave Chappelle. And whatever he said, it was funny, thought provoking. It was right on. And he said, I can say whatever the fuck I want because I got your phones locked up.
That's right.
So it was like, there was no proof, but the great thing, he gave all of us these masks. What do I have here with me? Anyways, he gave us a mask, a Dave Chappelle mask with our tickets. So, and the tickets were like, how much was the tickets? $203, and it wasn't bad. No seats were bad if you were in that arena. So
I would pay that for him.
But the one thing I didn't really like, it was kind of an irk to me. I know he smokes, but no, man. Mm-hmm. He smoked like half a pack or something like that while I was up there, and he was just throwing his ash like on the stage. I'm like, okay, it's Dave Chappelle. And then there was a fight. Someone was starting a fight, and he goes, "Oh, you guys, really?" Yeah." It stopped the whole. Well, it stopped him for a second. He's like, "What are you guys doing up there? Are you guys really fighting up there?" Yeah.
Wow, we can't have nothing nice. I swear.
Yeah. So Dave Chappelle. He didn't go overboard. He did go overboard. He talked more about, the transgender LGBT, kind of mad at him because of stuff that he says, and he set the record straight and all that. And so it was cool, man. I think it's like, bucket list. If anybody out there ever, love Dave Chappelle, by watching his shows and his comedy, you got to you have a chance, please watch him live. It's worth the money.
Did he say the joke where he was talking about the LBG? They can't take a joke, but they can take a
a little more. Just not just that, a lot more. So.
I got to see him. I've seen Donnell Rollins a few times, and
yeah. And Jeff Ross was icing on the cake because he's funny by himself. He goes out and he picks up people and roasts them. He's a master of that. Wow. And then of course the Roots was amazing. The music was on point. Every instrument, yeah. Questlove, the guitarist, the singers, the 3 keyboardists. It's like 3 keyboardists. It was like, how did you guys do that? It's crazy. Horn, sax, everything was great. It was a great.
Right. That's good.
And then everybody was out there, and I mean, I took my sister-in-law, my sister and my brother-in-law, and so everybody was cool. We wore masks, for the most part. Everybody else, nobody was wearing a mask. So it is what it is. But it was great. MGM Grand. I've never been to MGM Grand, and the arena itself. And so the arena is cool because that's the old one of the more popular boxing arenas, right? The MGM Grand. So I can imagine just being there and seeing fights there. So it was a great time. But so my observation of Las Vegas, it is open. I mean, pretty much you can do whatever you want. You want to put on a mask, you don't want to put on a mask.
Right.
But the eerie thing is, I don't know if you guys been to Vegas way before pre-pandemic. The streets were like always packed. People were walking and all that. It was in a certain time. But like we were there after midnight, and I remember like even past midnight, people were still walking. No, man, it's like dead. So
were you at Fremont or were you at the
Strip? The Strip, yeah. So we just after MGM Grand, we walked out, so we were right there by the Strip. Luxor, Aria. We went down to Aria, down near Bellagio. No, sorry, the main Strip right there.
What day were you guys there? Was it like Saturday or Friday?
So we went there Thursday night, and then Friday we went around, and then we saw Cha Cha. We went down to see Portia.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah, and then Friday night was the show, and then Friday night we kind of walked around at night, and then Saturday we went to Pawn Shop, the famous pawn shop on the History Channel. But yeah, it was open, but like it was like only certain areas. It wasn't like yeah. Fremont probably. I went there a couple months ago, and that was way open even before but people were supposed to wear masks, so. Now, without no mask, a lot of people are out there. But so the what I heard from a lot of the staff was a lot of people are short-handed. So a lot of people not going back to work, or they just don't have enough people, or whatever it is, or they want people to be vaccinated and they don't want to do that. So a lot of shops have like 1 or 2 people, long lines. They're not open at all. So I think that's a lot of factors like that. So when I went there late at night, I was like, everything's closed. What's going on? Except for but it was a good time. For everybody, please watch Dave Chappelle. I know he's still kind of young, but you know how it is. Because we missed out on really good singers and comedians that died before their time.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Prince, Whitney Houston, Luther Vandross, Madonna's getting that age, man. So
I was about to say she died.
I know.
You're live.
Hold up.
Wait, when that happened?
She's getting to the age, like, she don't look like Madonna now. She look like, I don't know what she looks like now. Britney Spears. I mean, I want to get Britney Spears. She's still young, but she's
right.
Say,
Kind of.
y'all gonna leave Britney alone.
I love Britney. Wait, Britney, look, I'm not against you or anything, but I don't know. Stay off the meds. Something's loopy.
I mean, but I feel like somebody has taken advantage of her. I don't know if Britney's that crazy. She just got Kevin Federline, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So true. I mean, I think I don't know. I'm going for Britney. I don't know her like that, but I feel like sometimes women get the short end of the stick.
Yeah. But would you watch Britney? She comes out in concert.
You said, would I watch her in concert?
Yeah.
Shit, if it was free, because I went to the Dixie Chicks concert. I won tickets to the Dixie Chicks concert, and me and my mom went. So if it was free, I would go.
Oh, was it free? Yeah. Most likely it won't be free. I got to pay. Cher's still alive. Like I would love to see Cher.
Yeah, I would love to see Cher.
Yeah. So me and Eric, we've been like looking at concerts right now, and so Joe Coy, we're going Joe Coy in December. Common Kings coming here at the end of August. I'll watch Air Supply. Any of them?
Oh yeah, the '80s bands. I went to go see Charlie Wilson, and that was the best concert that I've ever been to.
I would love to see that.
That mofo had on a cowboy hat with neon lights going around it. I was just like,
Really?
and he's just so raw and so pure. I love me some Charlie Wilson. He was getting it. He
Yeah, I think now that 2020, 2021, I think a lot of our perspective has kind of zoned in and focused. Like, we're missing out on the arts, we're missing out on
Yes.
concert, we're missing on things like,
it's gonna pick back up.
yeah,
It's gonna pick back up.
tomorrow's Never Promised. TLC is touring right
Yeah.
now.
Right? Are they?
Air Supply coming here soon. So 90s, there's some 90s, freestyle music like Lisa.
Yes,
Lisa
yes. Plus
Jam.
TVB and all of them. They're always doing stuff here in San Diego.
Yeah, I'd love to catch them.
I'd like to see me some Boys to Men or some Johnny Gill.
Boys to Men was that was Boys to Men.
Yeah.
It was Boys to Men. I watched them in Tokyo. They come Yokohama. They always come to Japan all the time. So they sound just like the CD.
Really?
Well, have you seen the pop thing that just came on Netflix? It has like Boyz II Men and a bunch of people on there talking about their story. That's very
Ooh.
like it goes all the way back to what was it, Roxette? Remember Roxette from the
Uh-huh.
yeah, they were talking about like the Swedish groups, and I didn't know that all like the Backstreet Boys and Britney and all those people actually were produced by the guy in Sweden. I forgot what his name is.
Oh yeah, no. I saw that Netflix. It was very interesting. It's on Netflix. Talks about the all these pop music makers in the 90s and 2000s came from a specific country. And Carla said came from producers from Sweden. So if Max, I forgot the last name.
I forgot what his name is, but yeah, I was blown away with so many groups that came out of there.
A lot of groups, from alternative to pop to R&B, but it started with a very well-known group called ABBA.
Mm-hmm.
The ABBA melody, ABBA fun, the lyrics. Sometimes the lyrics don't make sense. Started with Ace of Base. Remember Ace of Base?
Yeah.
The Cardigans, Sixpence None the Richer, the Backstreet, NSYNC, you name it. The Swedish producers, till this day, they're making hits forever. So all the hits from the 90s, 80s, 90s, late 80s, 90s, and to now, a lot of these music was produced and written by people from Sweden.
Interesting.
It's on Netflix. I forgot the name. If you look it up, Carla, let people know what's the name of that. Netflix. All right, before we go, we've got so we're gonna do a little bit different this week and a week on. We started off with 3 hours. Remember, Eric? We started 3 hours.
Yeah.
But we had
way back.
We didn't talk straight. We had music in between, and then we started with 2 hours for a long time. And we had 10 people here and there, and a lot. It's summertime. A lot of people. Things are opening up, so a lot of people are busy right now and doing things with their family and visiting. So, but we're doing 1 hour today, and so we're going to jam pack with some great info. Got some good stuff at the end, and our biggest topic. So, but before that, our girl with the crystals, and Carla, we were talking before. We'll talk maybe next week. I'll talk more about the modalities and Eastern modalities. If you guys don't know, I'm training to be a massage therapist, so I'm going to let you guys know on Eastern. I'll give you a little insight. What works, what doesn't work, what it entails. And so right now we're in Eastern, tween on, cupping, Thai massage, shiatsu, and all that. So, and I've been looking for bodies soon. I got my whole family. I got a big family. So right now
I'll pay if I have to.
I had a banging ass massage when I was in Mexico. I had a deep tissue massage. That lady put her elbow through my chest.
Oh my goodness.
It was nice though.
Right.
So, if you guys are really into massages or would like to know more about the different types of massages, I will give you the facts and what each of them do next Sunday. And if you have questions, let me know, and I can tell you more about all these Eastern and Western. So that includes Swedish and deep tissue. All right. So with that said, we've got our girl from Lancaster in Edwards, near Edwards Air Force Base. Let's listen to Leslie to the Crystal of the Week.
Hey guys, it's me, Leslie, bringing you the crystal of the week. This week's crystal is pink tourmaline, also known as rubellite. And pink tourmaline is connected to our heart chakra. Our heart chakra encompasses love, compassion, and forgiveness, not only for others, but also for ourselves. Pink tourmaline is an extraordinary crystal for cleansing the emotional body of destructive feelings and old wounds accumulated over time. It releases guilt, worry, depression, and anxieties and guides those emotions, transmuting them into self-love. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and swing by our shop. Keep spreading your love and light, and until next time, namaste.
Awesome. So I have the black tourmaline, and tourmaline here is actually native here to San Diego. So they do have mines here. And I was going to talk to you later on, family and Eric and those guys. If you guys like to go mining one day, they give you like a bucket for like, I don't know, $75. You go through the bucket, you shift it, and you pick up these crystals. To me, I think those are more powerful because they're not from a store. They're not from hand, is actually from the earth. And to me, I believe those.
Where do you go? Where's that at?
There is several mines here in San Diego that they have. And when you look on the East Coast, just look up mining crystals. They should have some. And you just go there, you pay for the bucket, and they give you a bucket of dirt, and you just shift it through water. You find little tourmaline, onyx, and then those to me are more powerful because they come straight from the actual earth. And I believe that's more luck because it's not store bought. Does that make sense?
Yeah, let's do that, man. I'm down.
And then the tourmaline is great for massage therapists or anybody because say, do you ever felt like you met people, you shaked hands maybe, or you worked on somebody, if you're, massage therapist, a barber, whatever, and for some reason you feel like really sick or hot, but you're not sick?
Yes.
So you might have not contracted, but you might have transferred bad, negative energy to you. So the tourmaline, even the pink one, you can use that to transfer the energy back into that crystal, and it'll wash it away from you. So stay tuned next Sunday. I'll talk to you guys more about how to throw away energy if you feel like you absorbed energy from somebody. Or I can also show you how to. I do a little bit of Reiki too, how to turn on your power, energy, and all that. Anyways, it's gonna be fun next Sunday. I'll talk to you more.
Yes, we need that.
Really?
Yeah, find out because I always thought that was just like the toxins leaving your body or something. So
yeah. So a lot of times when you're working on somebody, even a handshake, even if you're around somebody, you have that vibe, like eerie vibe, like, man, this guy is not giving a good vibe, or this guy is really great. And so by accident, he just gave me an accident curse. They say that in Philippines, like an accidental curse. And you feel like, I have a cold, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes you just grab energy. And
that's so true.
Yeah, you have to throw it away. You have to put it somewhere. And so crystals are a great medium to throw it to transfer that energy back. And I'm telling you, it works. And it's going to be different for everybody. And I also put the tourmaline on my clients just to take the energy away so that it doesn't transfer to me. Does that make sense? So I don't take it home. So that's like stress. Like you build stress at work because there's a lot of negativity or situations. You need somewhere to transfer that energy somewhere. And so next week, I'll let you guys know which crystals have been working for me, but also things that can protect you also. Cool.
Yes.
So, yep, get up for Leslie. And she opened up a big shop, and she's been doing pretty well. She had a small shop, and now she's on TikTok, and she's been I helped her develop the crystal of the week, and now she's getting a lot of views, and a lot of people are like messaging her.
What's her TikTok?
My Lucky Karma right there.
Oops. Okay, My Lucky Karma.
Right there. My Lucky Karma on TikTok. Yeah. So you could look at her shop, and like I said, reach out to her, Carla, if you're looking into like rocks or anything. She can get some stuff specific to you, and she's cool. She'll hook you up. She'll hook you up on stuff that she has on stock. So support local, guys.
Definitely.
All right.
The show was called This Is Pop.
Yep, I saw that.
Okay. Thank you.
Pop. Yeah, go to Netflix, please. If you're into music, if you're a DJ, if you love the pop music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, this will open a light for you of where this music actually came from. And so it's crazy. A lot of the producers there, I'm still making money right now. So Max, I forgot the last name, but his name is Max. And look at all the number one songs in the 2000s. It came from him.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right. So guys, all three of us actually were pretty much Generation X, and we were latchkey kids. So I love to watch. Back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, I watched a lot of TV shows. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to, like I said, I'm not the greatest singer. Hopefully, next week, Sunday, we'll have Erica singing the song, but today you'll have me. All right, hold on. Oops, sorry. Where is it at? All right, here you go. Now the world don't move to the beat.
Oh, that's different. Thank you.
You got it. Okay.
Yes.
Can I play a little bit of it? Oh, if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think so. Yep. So give me different strokes and who that star?
Which star? Gary Coleman, Todd Bridges.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the crazy girl Dana Plato?
So did you know? Let me play a little bit of it because I want to hear. You're gonna be surprised who actually wrote it and sing it. Hold on. Different strokes. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna play just a little bit. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. Right. So that was who's the actors? The little kid.
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. Sorry, he rest in peace. He passed away too early, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So Different Strokes theme song was written by Alan Thicke.
Really?
And his son is
Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke. Yep. So they're I guess a family of singers. It's kind of crazy. It was Alan Thicke and some other girl, Gloria Loring and Albertin, I guess. Lyrics and sung by them. So
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that Alan. I knew that his son sang, but I didn't know that Alan sang.
I figured it had to come somewhere.
Yeah. So not just an actor. So, yep. I grew up watching that TV show. Remember, Carla, the one TV show, one episode where he was invited to a neighbor's house, and they were in the bathtub.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was getting ready to pedophile thing.
Yeah, that was like so deep and scary. It was nuts.
That was really, really scary back in the day.
Yeah. That it was like a real world funny,
right?
Deep issues, and it's crazy that the three of them, man, they didn't have a really easy time after the show.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because Todd Bridges, he was really like he got in like trouble with the law. Dana Plato tried to like kill herself or something.
Right.
Or did she kill herself?
Yeah, the sister got into drugs. I don't know. It was nuts. And then of course, Gary Coleman. I mean, he had the most success. He's one of the highest paid.
I think Miss Garrett did right after that. Didn't she get hired somewhere else? Didn't she go to like Facts of Life or something like that? Was that the same lady?
Oh yeah, but Gary Coleman as a kid had movies. You know what I'm saying? He was more successful that way. And then of course, as he didn't grow older, he was still the same size because of his disability. It just dried out, and I think he ended up being like a security guard, something like that. And he passed away with a heart attack. Oh, it was nuts, man. And he tried celebrity boxing. I think one time.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So, yeah. Some of those. Yeah, it's heart wrenching to see some of these your favorite TV shows. Kid stars, and then they can't shake out of it.
Like what was it, River Phoenix and like a bunch of
River Phoenix and
Corey Haim or Corey
one of
the Corys.
Webster too. Then came
Webster. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
then we had Punky Brewster. Remember Punky Brewster?
Brewster.
And then the Little House on the Prairie. Remember that?
Yeah.
They're going way back.
It was way back. Yeah. All right, guys. So since we're talking about singers, we talk about this topic here and what is your top 5. So today's topic is where is it at here? Your top top 5 male singer, any genre.
My
Ooh.
top 5?
Yeah. So no specific order if you don't want to. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So who wants to start?
My first is Marvin Winans.
Yeah.
I'm not a Christian or anything, but he is my number 1. Then I'm gonna have to go to D3.
D3
Excuse me.
group. Wait a minute. Well, hold on a minute. D3, can you sing?
Hell yeah.
We gotta get you and Erica to sing.
Right?
Yeah. We gotta have some karaoke here soon.
But Brian McKnight.
Yes.
Okay.
He's definitely in there. It's so many greats. Charlie Wilson is definitely in there. What's that? That's my 4. Man, it's just so many at this point.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Maroon 5, lead singer
Adam
Levine.
Adam Levine.
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
And George Michael.
Yes.
Oh yeah, George Michael would be one. Yeah.
I go with Steve Perry.
Mhm.
Oh,
Steve
Sherry.
Okay.
Babyface. It's one of my favorites.
Oh,
Yes, definitely.
I gotta agree with Carla. Brian McKnight.
Mhm.
Definitely on there.
Okay.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, exactly. Emotional, thought
Yes.
provoking.
Yes.
And number 5.
Number 5. Yep. George Michael.
George Michael.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. Michael Jackson.
He's got to be there, definitely.
Got to be on there.
So yeah, it's pretty good. My 5, just like I said, Carl, there's so many. I think the ones that I actually listen to a lot. And because my dad, so Elvis Presley, I know that's cliche, but he had so many hits, and I grew up listening to him. My mom, my dad, my grandfather, they all like Elvis. Elvis is one. Luther Vandross.
Oh,
so
Definitely.
double CD, like 4 CDs in there. It had that I outplayed. When you first had your CD, you had a CD player. I played that CD all the time. So Luther Vandross, and rest in peace. I wish I saw him before he passed away.
Yes, he's one of those.
Another singer, Babyface, is actually one because I grew up with him. He had lots of hits, and he is part of a lot of other groups that he helped out. Prince, of course, Prince and the Revolution, and the last one. Wow. I know he was part of the Beatles, but I grew up with him and Michael Jackson. So Michael Jackson would be my 6, would be Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Because if you listen to, he was, the duo, the writer of a lot of hits. One of the guys that, one of the most hits ever, number 1 hits ever. So Paul McCartney. You can't count Paul McCartney.
Another unsung, underrated person I think is Phil Collins too.
I was just thinking of him right now. I was just thinking of him.
So Genesis, yeah.
So you know the story of Phil Collins, right? A little bit is he started with the group Chicago, right?
No, it's Genesis, right?
Oh, Genesis. I'm sorry, Genesis. And he was the drummer, and he started. He did sing while what's his name was there with him? Peter Cetera. Right. Well, when Peter Cetera left to do his own, which he was successful doing solo, right? Phil Collins stepped up, and so he was the drummer singer for the group. So
that makes sense now.
yep. And then of course Phil Collins did his thing.
Right.
I don't think he didn't really leave the group. He just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna do my own thing for a while, and then I'll come back and all that. So, but yeah, Phil Collins. Yeah, you're right. Phil Collins back in the '80s, he had a lot of hits actually. You know,
Yes.
and he had the best drum intro.
Yeah. Air of the Night.
Everybody knows that. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Yeah, they even have some like TikToks with that starting off. But
Everybody. Yeah. You hear that, everybody stops and waits for that. Ba-dum, 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 boom, boom.
Yeah.
Definitely, he says Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye. Gotta go.
Oh yeah. I mean, like it's hard to pick like your
There's
total
so many.
five. You know, you got Marvin
Gaye.
You got Ralph Chesavant, you know, and
yes, Ralph Chesavant, Johnny Gill.
He's sorry.
Johnny Gill.
Like real nasally to me.
Yeah, but if you say singly, who was actually popular before New Edition, Johnny Gill. You know, even though I don't really like him anymore because it's just off about him.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
But
like I don't know if y'all watched that Versus with Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat. Did y'all watch that?
No, that sounds interesting.
Oh yeah,
if you can find that shit, watch it.
What's it called?
It was the verses they had. You know how Triller now has like the verses they taken over from Swizz Beatz and Timberland.
Oh yeah.
Well, they had Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat was so drunk that Bobby Brown told him to chill. Like,
really?
What the fuck? Like, if Bobby Brown tells you to chill, you know you're really fucked up. It was terrible. Yeah. It was so funny. And then he was trying to dance because Bobby has gotten real big, so he was trying to dance. Oh, that was
I gotta look this up.
I gotta look that up.
Yes.
Well, don't forget D3. You got Jeffrey Osborne. You got James Ingram. Don't forget what's his name? The blind piano guy, not Stevie Wonder, the other guy.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. Yeah.
Tevin Campbell. Yep.
Oh, Tevin Campbell. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, how many albums did he have? But he had like 2 or 3, and like maybe the first album he had.
Yes.
Tomorrow will come.
Yeah, that's when Quincy Jones and him together.
I think that's when he first came out.
Sam Cooke.
Oh, Sam. And who's the guy? Smokey Robinson? No, Smokey Robinson.
We're not gonna do that with Smokey because first of all, Smokey is not like that. I don't care. I know he's old. I respect him and stuff like that, but he's tiny now. So
yeah.
No, Tiny. 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 What's his name's wife?
From T.I.
T.I. and Tiny. Yes.
Yeah, he was with the group. Oh man.
Escape.
So
so pretty much that's just Smokey Robinson since she got her eyes done again. So yeah, but Smokey Robinson to me, he was not a great singer.
What song did he sing? Smoking the banana, daylight comes and we wanna go home.
Now Al Jarreau.
Al Jarreau.
Yes. Al Jarreau.
Wow.
Who's that guy he had a mole on his face and he sang oh my god, it's the tip of my tongue. Neve. He sang the song with Linda Ronstadt. Aaron Neville.
Neve.
Look at V3. He makes me. But yeah, Aaron Neville.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So D3, we got you and Erica. We got you to sing because remember Erica was the Tops and Blues before. So
yeah, I'll tell you this. He's shy. He ain't gonna sing. He might.
Yeah. We'll catch you one day.
There we go.
All right, man. So
I'm gonna say one more, but I did lose a lot of respect for him. R. Kelly.
Oh yes, that's too bad.
Yeah,
because he got a beautiful voice.
He does have a beautiful voice. He does, but
yes,
it is what it is. All right, man. So Guys, have you ever watched the movie Grease?
A little bit, to be honest.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
Carla, have you watched Grease? One time? Two times? Are
I
you
think she
frozen?
throws.
Are you frozen? Oh man, you're frozen. All right, so there is a Carla, you back?
She disappeared.
Disappeared. Damn, that was a magic act. Oh man.
Oh
All right,
no!
here he goes. So Eric,
All right.
craziest movie fan theories that will ever that will have you rethinking everything. Greece box office $366.2 million
He's
plus
back.
more. So have you seen the movie Grease?
You said, have I seen the new movie Grease?
No, the
No,
first
the movie.
Grease.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
movie Grease. All right.
Yeah.
So the craziest movie fan theories. Have you heard any theories about Grease?
Mm-mm.
Never.
No.
Okay, hold on. All right, we loved Grease. I loved Grease. It's one of those fun movies. Obviously, you can nitpick it because some male chauvinist is, oh, he raped her, or whatever, whatever. But the music, the characters was always very iconic, and they had Grease 1, 2, and 3. So 1978. Box office at that time, I think up to now, over $366 million on a $6 million budget. And it made stars, of course, of Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta and a lot of other people in that there. So Grease is everyone's favorite musical film. It has everything from great costumes to lovable characters, plus a ton of really fun musical numbers. It was on Broadway. It, of course, had many other sequels after that. Summer Nights, great hits from Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. But there's one particular theory that definitely puts a darker tone to this charming movie about a high school romance, right? Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? Well, here's the theory. A theory says, I'm going to bring up the picture so it gives you a little bit more of context here. Hold on one second. It's going to blow your mind, so get ready for this. Where is it here? All right. Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
I haven't seen the movie in years.
You haven't seen the movie in years?
I know that's my thing.
Oh, now I'm stuck. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, here you go.
So funny watching you work, Lloyd. You look like you're watching birds flying around.
All right. Sorry. Here you go. I got 3 screens here. That's why. All right. The theory.
Nope.
Here's a theory. Sandy. Here you go. The theory is that Sandy dies at the beginning of the movie. The key is to this theory is that both at the beginning and the end of the film, Grease opens up with Sandy and Danny. Remember that? They're at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And so Sandy and Danny meeting at the beach and ends with a final shot of the couple driving up towards the skies in a flying car. Remember that? At the end, they're singing, no. And they fly in this little car and they're going into the sky. What do you think?
It's like them going into heaven or something.
Well, one dark fan theory posts that Sandy actually drowned at the beach. Remember when Danny sings, "I saved her life. She nearly drowned in Summer Nights," and the entire movie is just a fantasy sequence playing in Sandy's head as she dies. with the last scene in the car signifying Sandy being sent up to heaven? No? Talk about the lyrics. I've got chills. They're multiplying.
Wow.
So the
Somebody
whole
went
movie,
deep into that.
no? Think about it. They're at the beach. She actually drowned.
That
Throughout
makes sense. I can see that.
the whole movie. Remember when they went to what's that guy, that singer at the beautician, Frankie Avalon or whatever was his
Mhm,
name?
mhm.
He was one of the angels.
Interesting.
And at the end, look at the very end, the very last scene with her. They're in the flying car. They're in the car flying to heaven.
So
Why
now
is
you're
that?
gonna make me have to watch this old movie again.
Yeah, I'm
Why
gonna have
they-
to watch it
why-
again.
Why are they in the car? Right there.
And look
Remember
where
that?
it's
That's
going.
the
It's
last
going
scene.
up in the clouds.
That's the
Interesting.
last scene. No?
Interesting.
She happy as shit.
Well, she's going to heaven. She dead.
I mean,
Or she could be happy, like, oh man, these people don't have any clue.
yeah, we did just see the musical in Mexico like a couple weeks ago. We saw
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Oh yeah, really? How was the singing?
It was good. It was really good. But you just ruining shit right now. I don't want to think of her as dying. Like,
Did it screws you up come mentally? Like, oh man, maybe she did die.
yeah. So now I'm be looking at the movie all like,
I know.
wow.
Well, everybody's like, yay. I'm gonna be like, oh, them sneaky mother.
You guys know
Yeah.
that she died. Dude, it makes sense, right? That the last scene don't make sense unless she's dead.
See, now I gotta watch this whole damn movie again.
The whole damn movie, okay?
The
Oh,
whole
and the whole time you're gonna be like with a fine tooth comb, like,
Yep.
Oh man. All right, guys. Here's the last topic here. All right.
Yeah.
Remember back in the days when we used to date? All right. For
Yes.
some of us, it's been years, decades. I don't know. But there's also, what's the trend of 2021 so far? So before we go into how we dated, what do you think is happening now in 2021? How are people dating?
people definitely dating, probably Zoom, but then there's some nasty ass people that's just doing regular raw shit. But there is, I think it's mainly like the Bumble apps and the Match apps. But I hear like the more that you pay, there's actually apps where you pay a whole lot of money to get like a really good quality person because this person is really, really looking for somebody, and you're not going to invest that much money for a piece of ass, I don't think.
Yeah.
But how do people even know that they're dating now? When I talk to younger people now, and they're talking about the relationship they're in, some of them don't even know. Well, yeah, I'm seeing this guy, but I don't know if we're dating. We just
That is true.
we just get together, hook up, have a drink or two, and we go on. I'm like,
So that's the biggest question. I've been out there in Vegas. I hear people, and I've been out like the Padres game. You hear people walking around, like, "Hey, nice to meet you." How do people meet? What are they doing? How do they know they're dating? Number one, and what do you do on first? What do they do on first dates? Are they doing the movie
in
thing?
2021?
Yeah, 2021. So, many people want relationships, but others have no idea what they're looking for. Now, social media has kind of made it easier now to meet people and swipe left, or they go on Instagram like, oh, you're showing your butt or showing your abs, whatever.
I'm sliding in DMs.
Yeah, slow in DMs.
Well,
So
that's
now,
good in D3 DMs, but go ahead.
yeah, we're halfway through 2021 now, and a year somehow is more twist than 2020. While the world is not out of the pandemic, many Americans are now getting vaccinated and they're out in the prowl. And 2020 was rough, but when it came to looking for love, but it managed to find some actual good things in terms of dating. A lot has changed, right? Positive in the year since, not in spite of COVID, but because here's what's going on in the dating world. So daters are now more international now. Yeah. Because people from different parts of the world are easier to meet, from Philippines to not just Asia.
That's true.
For like
But how is
UK,
that when they have
Australia.
some like stipulations on like coming to the United States because of COVID and some places are closed. I don't know.
Well, I think people are more open to international dating than people here in the States. Like, say, I'm from the States. I'd rather see somebody from UK or New Zealand, or you know what I'm saying, because we typically grew grew up differently. We talk differently, so they're more open
Mhm.
to dating. Um, and so that's more open now. You know, it's about 45% of users have the healthier habit of looking outside of their state or city or country. Singles are most honest coming out of the pandemic too. So there's no head games because I mean, because you're projecting what are you projecting on your social media? I mean, that's probably where you're seeing a lot of your potential dates, right?
Right, right.
What you want them to see,
Mhm.
right? But I think people are a little bit more once they start talking real stuff, like because it's easier to say on phone or on the mic than it is to meet in
What you really
person.
need. Right.
You're more open. Well, I do have kids, or something like that, or
Mhm, mhm.
or I have a disability, or I'm actually
That's not my real picture.
or I'm 355 pounds.
I just watched Catfish today, so they're still doing it. They're still doing Catfish. Like
Really?
even through the pandemic, people are still
Wow.
catfishing people.
Yeah.
Catfishing people.
So you think people are more open through like social media dating?
I wonder.
I mean, I think people are more open to social media dating, like even before the pandemic. I think
Yeah.
they're hard to catfish
Well,
with.
yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
I agree with you because it all started off way back with AOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat groups and stuff.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Mhm,
yeah. Sure,
mhm.
sure is. Yeah, virtual
Mhm.
dating has been around for a while, but it's been a lot more intense,
Yes.
now with all the social media options, right? And so and so dating in person is exciting, but but the option of virtual is always there, you know. Like
Right.
like you said, catfish happens a lot.
Right, right, right.
But and the biggest one is like from here to here, what do you see? Just
Mhm.
what hey, but then down here you're probably like 350 pounds or whatever, or your disability, or you're shorter, or you're taller, whatever. So sitting here, you can only
Kind of
see.
like a parakeet. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
it's easier. I would think it's easier to do it through social media than going out to a club, and you got like 100 people over there and trying to figure out who to talk to. Or
you'd be like,
I hate
huh?
it. I hate it clubs.
I like your dress. Huh? Yeah. You want to dance? Or you want another drink? You're over the DJ stuff, and
right, right.
here you have no choice. It's like one-on-one. So I think like virtual would be good on a one-on-one basis. It's
Mhm.
it's I think a lot of people are not just calling anymore. Hey, Facebook me, call me. Now you can see face to face. You can see emotion. I believe you'll eventually you get a deeper connection because you're
Mhm.
face to face. You can be more open and honest because
Mhm.
it's just me and you. You know, I'm not going to invite Eric and Carla to a four-way call with my girl trying to meet.
No.
So, and then you can share a lot of things. You can share so I believe that. So you're more open when you're doing virtual, and you can say a lot more things. Your goals, your dreams, your hates, your wants, and all that. So,
Right, right.
but the
Yeah.
problem, but I think the problem is once they meet, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I wonder
Socially
because
awkward.
Yeah, that is true because it could be like, I didn't know you smell like that.
yeah,
You know,
true.
like or yeah, that's true. When you do meet
I thought you'd
somebody.
be taller.
Right, right, right.
Dude, you have a big butt. You know, you got some thighs.
For real. A dude with hips. Oh my God, stop.
Yeah. Oh, okay. True story. True story here.
Uh-oh.
So, my roommate in the Air Force, right? I think he was my second roommate,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna say his name because he's a friend of mine on Facebook. He's from Arizona, so he started dating somebody. Was it American Online? Yeah, American Online for the longest time, months.
Wow.
And every time I catch them, talk to them, whatever they were using, I think it was American Online, and
Mhm.
but they were calling also on video, but she from here to here, like here to here. You can only see here. So I think he paid or she paid. I think she paid. Anyways, she came to Arizona for the first time. They've never met. They were only dating online. They only met online. So here's the catch. So she comes. He picks her up at the airport. And he told me the whole thing. I'm there sometimes. I say, "Hey, how are you? It's Floyd. Oh, my roommate. He's from Philippines, blah 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 blah." She looks no, she looks pretty. She's cute. Okay, okay. So he picks her up. So he told me after the fact, and I saw her. He wanted me to be there. Okay, cool, because just in case she's kind of crazy, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. So he comes. They come through the door, and I hear them talking, hey, 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 a little bit laughing, ha, ha, ha. And he opens the door. She comes in first, and I'm waiting in our little living room, day room. And I saw her faintly, and then I saw his face. His face was like, what the fuck? Dude, she was big.
I have a friend. I actually have a friend like that. That she
Yeah.
is like from here to here. She is like
beautiful.
Yeah.
yes,
Cute. I would say it was beautiful. I think she's cute, whatever. But she just, I don't know. I don't think she was. I don't remember. She wasn't fat. She was just really big waist, like thighs. Like it was. Yeah.
I have a friend like that. That she's
Yeah.
really, really, really small up here. And so when people would try to talk to her, like in the car and everything, they'd be like, "Hey," she said, "But if I get out this car, all this ass come out." I mean,
Yeah, short legs. So yeah, I remember now. I remember she had short legs.
Oh,
Kind of help, and like I said, she wasn't like overly like big. She just had big thighs and big butt, I guess, and it just it was very obvious. They're like, oh, what the fuck? And so,
but he hit anyway. I bet.
I don't know, bro. I know if
No.
I don't know if you did or not. I never asked you because I was gone. I left for a while. But, if you did, you did. But they didn't last long. I'll say that.
Yeah, he hit that because he probably had her come in or what? Yeah, because you don't know much.
Yeah, he came. I think she came from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Came all the way. But it didn't last long. That's all I know. And that was the first ever real like catfish that I ever experienced, and it was through my friend. And so, but she wasn't ugly. It was just man, like I like Jill Scott.
She was hiding a little something.
Oh, Jill Scott is beautiful.
From like here to here. Jill Scott is
oh, you're right.
It doesn't really actually matter. She's a beautiful girl, but it's kind of like what's her name?
It's her preference.
What's that rapper? The singer? Not Cardi B. The other girl, her rival.
He's a triangle.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Right?
Yeah.
If you look at her, like kind of like she's kind of big. Like I know it's probably man-made or whatever it is.
Yeah, all of that's man-made. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of over, So, but yeah, that's my ever first catfish. I don't know if you have any other stories about catfishing, but that was my first one. Then
I did, and I walked the fuck out because I was not having it. Like we're
Was
not playing these games, huh?
he short?
No, actually, he was tall. He was actually really, really tall, but he was just so false and. It was terrible.
Man.
I walked out.
So with that said, dating is now probably a lot more easier to access, and you get to know a lot of people. There are more options, possibly more than ever, and so that may hinder you being committed to somebody. Like, oh, I can see someone better, someone has better abs, whatever, or sliding in my DM. But I saw on TikTok, and please tell me this is true or not. If your girl answers a DM, she ain't loyal.
What answers a DM like what?
So there's several ways that you can answer a DM or even answer anybody. So obviously almost everybody has Instagram or Facebook or whatever, Snapchat, whatever you use, right? So a lot of people go through the DMs. Hey girl, you look so beautiful. or they heart their picture. The same thing. So if a girl or a guy
So it's
DM,
like those old. Remember, you
DMs
could poke somebody before.
Yeah, if you
know.
DM somebody,
Yeah,
they're not loyal. Is that true?
Well, why would you be poking somebody anyway? I mean, I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, but it's like, why would I poke somebody?
Right.
Well, why would you
But,
answer?
I mean,
Why
but
would you
There's
answer?
a certain intent to that if you do it.
I feel like if you say hey or whatever, in a DM or something like that, I ain't seen you in a long time, Floyd, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
or something like, to me, I don't think that's like cheating or, yeah.
Well, that's different. That's someone like coworker or
Oh,
whatever.
you're talking about some random. Oh,
Just
no,
a
that is.
stranger. If you answer a DM or you like a picture, that's not loyal. No?
I don't know about liking a picture.
I don't think that's no, because
A DM for sure.
But if someone did my wife,
sure. If I
and
go,
she were to answer back, then I'd be a little suspicious.
Yeah. I think I
would get the same treatment too. Some girl DM me. I'm like, oh hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten DMs where somebody has said something about, oh, I like that picture or whatever. Well, why didn't the fuck you just put it on there that you like it?
Exactly.
Why'd you have to slide in my DM?
Exactly.
You could just put on the picture is posted. So don't reply to my picture in my DM and say, I like your picture. Just say you
like the picture.
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay. I believe so. Block them. You know what I'm saying? The stranger, like, why would you entertain that if you're in a picture? I'm talking about strangers now. I'm not talking about like previous coworkers and people, guys, whatever. Hey, what's going on? It's catching up. It's different.
Right.
So now that people are dating, kind of going out there, of course, a lot of people are anxious, right? Kind of anxiety a little bit because now the pesky emotion of reentry, a lot of people around me. I don't know who. I don't know if you're vaccinated. I don't know where you're from or you're from.
I would hate to date now.
Yeah. So it takes kind of a sense. They're very nervous because now you're thinking, well, I may at one point exchange some bodily fluids at one time. I don't know if you have something or not just STD, but now more like, oh, you have the virus, and now what's going to happen when you're dating?
That's a lot.
It's even scarier now. I mean, before we had to worry about HIV and stuff like that, but now you could just get in trouble from kissing someone.
Exactly. And that's the emotional stress a lot of people who are conscious, like, well, I want to date single, but now I'm not just worried about STDs. Now I'm worried about
I'm gonna die.
Are you really vaccinated? Like what's going on here? So
yeah, it's like, can I see your card? Or that's terrible. I would hate to date.
Oh man! Before you get in the car, I got to see your card first.
Exactly. So I think, and we talked about summer flings, and summer is ramping up. People, the states are opening up, so people I think a little bit more on the other side, more open to escapades or getting loose and drinking a lot, and because once you start drinking, everything's out the door.
Yeah.
I guess.
What is that? What is the season coming up? They say the something season. Where you?
D3 cracking up over here.
He says it also depends on the city you live in. When I was single in Atlanta, I checked to make sure I don't have an apple.
Yep. Yeah, poor guy.
Oh man.
Why is there a lot of freedom?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, there are.
Those dudes are just being nice to me in Atlanta.
Here, man, let me rub your chest for you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Me and my son were walking around Atlanta, just us two. And then I said, how come all these dudes be so nice to
me? Yeah.
There's that one joke. So hey, D3, did they ever try to buy a drink for you? There's that joke. The guy says a guy wanted to buy a drink for this guy. And he goes, yeah, sure, I'll take a drink. Like whatever, just got a guy or whatever drinking a drink, and the bartender's laughing and goes, "Why are you laughing?" He goes, "That guy's only buying a drink for you because he wants to have sex with you." And so the guy goes, "Is that true?" And the guy goes, "Yes, it sure is." So you think you're gonna buy me drinks? So you're gonna have sex with me? He goes, "Yes." Well, challenge accepted.
Oh my god, that is gross.
And throughout the night, he's checking on him. He started drinking, taking shots like that. Are you okay? He's just like, rubbing his back. I am okay. I'm still straight.
So straight.
Matter of fact,
You
I'm
just
still
get drinks, drink after drink.
I had a $500 bottle of tequila. I'm gonna take that too.
He said they had a code word like "there's something in your eye."
Oh man, I got to watch out for that.
What does that mean?
Yeah. I guess like if a guy tells you there's something in your eye or whatever. I mean, who does that anyway? Like guys don't do that. Like you look at Floyd and say, you know what? There's something in your eye.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, guys, single guys out there. If I say, "Hey, man, there's something in your eye," let me
Code word.
Yeah, that girl. Yeah.
He was running out of Atlanta. He was just like, I got to get back to Maryland because he's from Maryland. So
Yeah. Well, guys, that is the dating spot. You have any single friends out there that are dating out there? No, we have a few out there.
yeah.
I'm not really into what they're doing right now, but they, like I said, people are dating. I don't know what they talk about. I mean, of course, the pandemic comes up as a topic. Hey, what did you be doing past week? I don't know. I've been at home.
It's happening, man. It's happening.
It is. I if we had stress back in our days, they have more stress now. They have to worry about now the Delta variant.
I don't know who you're talking to, but a lot of people that I know that are dating right now in 2021, like they're fucking.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't.
All of them.
Like, they're not. It's not just like
that's a normal thing.
Yeah, they're doing normal stuff. Like I don't know how they do it, but yeah, I've talked to people that.
Wow.
Like I said, I know people out there. That's what they're doing, but they don't know if they're dating or not.
Yeah. Well, how easy is it to Facebook time people, other girls or other guys?
I don't know.
And if you get tired of one, you just move on to the next one. I mean, how easy it is now.
Yeah.
For us, we had to call them, we had to meet them, write them a letter or something.
Go out on an actual date.
Yeah, it was dating then was different. And I
different.
really appreciate the way that I was courted by my husband because he really was like old school and really
wow.
Yeah.
Flowers.
I'm just playing.
Yeah. Man, it's been years, man. But me, I don't know what did I do when I started dating? Hey, what's up? You want to go Netflix and chill? I don't know. I mean, what did you do?
I never approached.
You never did? Movies. I've done the movies. I've done the mall, the beach, dance. A dance,
bonfires. You gotta do a bonfire.
School dance, bonfire.
Oh man, you're going way back.
Oh, that's a long time ago. I was a Christian girl, so I couldn't do none of that shit.
No one goes to dances anymore.
They do. I think they still have dances.
No,
but I don't think it's the same.
Well, so the question is, we've DJed a couple times. Do people like Carla? You want to dance?
I don't know.
They don't do that.
I don't know. I haven't clubbed in so long, and I hated clubbing anyway because I couldn't dance.
There you go.
Yeah, but you can do the side to side.
It's all
it's still embarrassing because you got the other sis over there that's really twerking.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Or
talking,
skating.
movies, skating. Yeah, skate. Never gone.
Okay.
Never gone skating.
You haven't?
No.
Come
Yeah.
on. Roller skating.
Movies I have, beach,
That used to be my jam with girls. I bring girls ice skating.
dance, party,
You gotta buy
parties.
some skates.
Oh, comedy show. Oh, let me take that back to Guam. Yeah, I went to a comedy show one time.
Comedy
But
shows.
we were already together at that time. Like my girlfriend at the time.
I feel like movies are a terrible date.
Yes, because you don't talk
You
the whole
don't talk.
time you're watching the damn movie.
Right.
But you can hold their hands.
See, that's why you go ice skating. Ice skating was my jam. See, especially if they didn't know how to ice skate.
Yeah.
You can hold them by the waist. You know what?
Hey.
Got you.
That worked for me.
Sorry, I got weak ankles, man. So I did. It was hard for me to
I
skate.
can roller skate. We're gonna buy some roller skates soon.
Yeah. I think for you guys out there still single, I mean, take it to old school.
Yeah, old school. See,
Dinner is okay, but then I don't know, man. I think I think dinner's okay.
I would go Starbucks or something like that because I feel like it's an easy escape.
Yeah, coffee. But the number one thing, guys, ladies and gentlemen, back when we dated, we had no phones, we had no internet.
That's true.
So it was just me and her, or her and me, whatever. Right. So, guys, put away your phone.
Yes,
that is the most annoying thing ever. If you're dating out there, please put your
on both sides.
Away.
On both sides,
unless it's an emergency. Both sides. Yeah. Unless you got catfished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floyd, you got to get me the hell out of here.
There's emergency. I gotta go. I gotta save someone's life. Whose life? I don't know. My life. Something like that. I gotta go.
Yeah, I remember my rude days.
Oh man, those are days, man. Yeah, put away you guys' phone, man. Talk to them.
Turn off.
Yeah, be classy, man. Even if the wasn't the right vibe, hey, whatever, man.
Yeah, be classy. Yeah.
Be a gentleman. Be a good classy woman, and end it nice. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. That is us for Highway 54 on a Sunday. Quick and easy. Some great topics. Like I said, next Sunday, please stay tuned. If you want to know about all the different types of massages, Reiki, Tuinon, Thai, cupping, I'm going to let you know the real deal and what we can do and what it cannot do. All right, guys?
Nice.
All right, this is Floyd.
Woo!
Eric. Carla. All right, guys. See you guys next week.
Take care.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.